unmuted.
Hello, my name is Isabella Perez, Recreation Leader for the City of Socorro. Thank you for joining today's meeting. Before the meeting begins, we would like to remind our guests to remove all hats and silence all electronic devices. No destructive behavior or outbursts will be tolerated, and violators are subject to ejection and possible prosecution.
Hola, mi nombre es Judy Rodríguez, secretaria de Planificación de la Ciudad de Socorro. Gracias por participar en la reunión de hoy. Antes de que comience la reunión, nos gustaría recordarles a nuestros invitados favor de quitarse los sombreros y silenciar todos los dispositivos electrónicos. No se tolerará ningún comportamiento perturbador ni exabrupto y los infractores estarán sujetos a expulsión y posible procesamiento.
Thank you and good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you all to Socorro's regular council meeting for the month of November 21st of 2024. It is now 6:01 and I call this meeting to order. We're going to go ahead and begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you all would please stand. And today's Pledge of Allegiance will be led by the children from the BRAVE program of Isleta de Sur Pueblo. Thank you. You all may be seated. Yeah, so at this time, we wanted to do something really different and special for everybody to honor Native American Heritage Month. I want to bring Mr. Chris Gomez up to the podium there, and if you'd like to explain to us the significance of the dance that's about to take place.
Hinamopoyum harimba kuikitotainen wabang teham, Chris Gomez. Good evening, everybody, and it's an honor for us from our BRAVE program to be here. My name is Chris Gomez. I work for the BRAVE After School program. These are all students that are in our program, and they attend Campestre Elementary School. I believe each and every one of them do. So it's an honor to be here and an honor to be celebrated, to have our pueblo celebrated as part of your Greater Native American Month recognition and everything. We've been a part of this community for numerous years. We have a lot of ancestral ties. There's been just Native American presence within this region, both our tribe, the Piros, and other indigenous groups that have passed through these lands and shared this air and this water and this beautiful place that we all come home. So it's an honor to be able to come together and have this celebration here. I'm joined by members of our tribal council and traditional council. I just want to recognize them all back here. It's really, really special, I think, to converge, both our councils together right now for this celebration and everything. It's a momentous occasion for us, and it's one that we carry greatly. I'll introduce them quickly so you could get to your agenda. But we have our captain, Jose Sierra, there. Our war captain, Omar Villanueva, is with us. Our tribal councilman, Fabian Gomez. And we have our captain, Johnny Lopez. And then we have our captain, Lorenzo Rivera, right there. And then Councilman Rafael Gomez Jr. will be joining us. So as far as our dances go, we'll be performing what are known as social dances. We've got 2 dances for you today in celebration of this momentous occasion. Our first will be the butterfly dance, which is our social dances are celebratory in a lot of ways. And this one is tied to the harvest, the butterfly being a pollinating insect. And our people always understood the science and the understanding of how everything just works in a symbiotic relationship. And without these beautiful insects like the butterfly and the bee, we wouldn't have the crop yield that sustained our people for, since time immemorial. So the girls represent the butterfly with their feathers, and the boys serve as an honor guard for the butterfly there. They dance alongside her in order to protect them. So that is the harvest dance. And then our second dance will be the eagle dance. The eagle is in our pueblo, it's considered a spiritual messenger from the creator that watches over the land and is kind of an intermediary between the spiritual world and our world right here. So it's an honor to perform that. So I'll let the kids get ready and we'll move forward with the presentation. Thank you, Mayor and City Council.
Thank you. We'll go ahead and give you all a few seconds to get ready and take it away. Pre-K. You should see those. Yeah. Thank you all. If I can have you all stay where you are right now, we're going to establish quorum, and then we have something to present. So at this time, we're going to move on to agenda item number 3, establishment of quorum. Mr. Olivia, you can go ahead and take that for us.
Ruben Reyes,
Here.
Cesar Nevares. Alejandro Garcia.
Here.
Mayor Rudy Cruz.
Present.
Gina Cordero. And Ivan Colom Villalobos is absent. Mayor, we have a quorum.
Thank you.
Mayor,
Yes, Mr. Garcia.
I would like to make a motion to move agenda item 24 up.
Okay, there's a motion second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? No, motion passes. So item number 24 is discussion and action to hereby proclaim November honoring Native American Heritage Month. Do I have a motion and a second?
Motion to approve.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Okay. At this time, we have the proclamation that's going to be read.
Whereas November is recognized across the United States as Native American Heritage Month, a time to honor the rich cultures, diverse histories, and significant contributions of Native American, Alaska Native, and indigenous communities, and whereas the city of Socorro, Texas, recognizes the rich history and culture of Native American communities who are the original stewards of the lands that we now call home, and whereas Socorro, Texas has deep historical ties to indigenous peoples whose legacies have significantly shaped the heritage, traditions, and growth of our region, and whereas Native American Heritage Month is an opportunity to celebrate the diverse cultures, histories, and contributions of Native American peoples, and to acknowledge their enduring influence on our shared society. And whereas the city of Socorro is committed to honoring the resilience and achievements of Native American communities and to fostering greater awareness, respect, and understanding of their histories, cultures, and contemporary contributions. And whereas Native American communities have enriched our nation through their advancements in governance, art, environmental stewardship, agriculture, and education, offering wisdom and innovations that continue to benefit our society. And whereas the City of Socorro encourages its residents to participate in programs, events, and additional incentives that celebrate Native American heritage, promote cultural exchange, and advance unity and respect among all people.
Now therefore, I, Rudy Cruz Jr., Mayor of the City of Socorro, Texas, do hereby proclaim November 2024 as Native American Heritage Month in the City of Socorro, and encourage all residents to recognize, honor, and celebrate the contributions of Native American communities, both past and present. At this time, we're going to go ahead and take that vote. Do I have a motion to approve this item?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. So I have a motion and a second. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? No, the motion passes. Thank you. At this time, we're going to go ahead and have council members read the names of the individuals who participated. I understand that there were some that showed up and we weren't able to get their names, but our staff has gotten that list for us. Your certificate will be ready and the staff will notify you all, but we did want to recognize those who participated with us here today. And I'll have go ahead and have members of council read that. And as you hear your name called out, can you please come up here and shake everyone's hand and then stay standing up here so we can take a quick photo after we're done. Thank you.
Chris Gomez. Aselan Roque. Aaron Sainz.
Johnny Lopez Jr. Kevin Marufo. Samantha Sainz.
María Liz Artalejo. Adrian Payan. Luisa Sierra.
Sapphire Artalejo. Emma Rose Guzman. one. Steven Sines.
We have Phoenix Gomez. And Tess Gomez. And Stormy Gomez. Daño Alarcón. Omar Villanueva. Councilman Gomez. Both Councilman Gomez's, Fabian and Raf. Capitan Joe Sierra Jr. And Captain Lorenzo Rivera. And Kevin Marufo Jr. Jesus Marufo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At this time, if we can kind of squeeze in here and have everybody throw on the wide lens so that we can get this photograph in here really quick. Parents and teachers, if you want to take a photograph of your children here with the council.
Okay, ready? Big smiles, big smiles. Nobody move, that's actually perfect. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Parents, feel free to get close. Oh.
Thank you all so much.
You know what happened, buddy? They're gonna give you one.
Oh, we're gonna have everybody's certificate for them, hopefully by tomorrow, okay? Don't come throw rocks at our windows in the night.
Esteban.
Do you all need us to take a recess? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to agenda item number 4, which is public comment.
Mayor, we have no speakers for public comment.
No speakers for public comment. As there are no speakers, the public comment section is closed, and we'll go ahead and move on to the consent agenda. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve consent agenda?
Motion and second. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? No? Okay. Consent agenda's been approved. We're gonna go ahead and move on to regular agenda, public hearings and ordinances. Number 15, public hearing of an ordinance number 578, amendment number 4, amendment to decrease expenditures by $7,542 for the fiscal year 2023 and 2024. And it is now 6:28. Public hearing is now open.
No speakers, Mayor.
No speakers. Do we have any speakers lined up virtually on this item? No? As there are
Mayor, for
no,
the record, Mrs. Colombia Lobos has joined the meeting at 6:28.
thank you. As there are no speakers here for the.
For the
pub-
record, I'm sorry, Mayor. For the record, I've been waiting to get logged on prior to 6 o'clock, since before 6 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll make note of that. At this time, public hearing is closed at 6:28. Agenda item number 16, public hearing and adoption of ordinance number 578 and number 4 amendment to decrease expenditures by $7,542 for the fiscal year 2023, 2024. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Adriana Rodarte, City Manager. This item is to approve the fourth and last budget amendment for fiscal year 2023-2024 to decrease the budget in the amount of $7,542. The backup material provides an explanation on items being amended. With that, staff can answer any questions at this time.
Does anybody have any questions or would anyone like to enter into discussion on this item here? No? Do I have a motion to approve?
We do have a motion, Mayor.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and take the vote. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? No? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to Human Resources. Item number 17, discussion and action of ratifying the 506A overtime uniformed employee policy that was approved on December 7th of 2023.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Carol Candelaria here, HR Director. This action seeks approval for the ratification of the 506A overtime uniform employee policy, which was initially approved back on December 7th of 2023. The key updates include, if you'll refer to the policy item number 3, letter D, it's adding the additional holiday and special day to the existing language. On the second page, letter F, is a new paragraph outlining how the overtime weighted average is being calculated. Ratifying this policy ensures compliance with the grant's requirements in order for us to receive compensation for any overtime where grants are being utilized. This request was presented and approved by Civil Service Commission during our meeting of November 13th of 2024. At this time, I'm available for any questions, should you have any.
Do any members of council have any questions or would like to enter in discussion on this item? No? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? No? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Candelaria. We're going to go ahead and move on to City Manager. Item number 18, discussion and action on calling a regular council meeting date for December pursuant to Section 3.07 of the Socorro City Charter. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Adriana Rodarte, City Manager. Per our Charter, Section 307, the City Council shall hold at least 2 regular meetings the first and third Thursday of each month, except for December, when at least 1 regular meeting shall be held at the time to be fixed by it for such regular meetings, and may hold as many additional meetings as may be necessary for the transaction and the business of the city and the citizens. The City Council has the discretion to change the regular meeting dates at their discretion. With that, staff is recommending we have the next meeting on December 12th. At this time, staff can answer any questions and take council's recommendations.
I'd ask council to take a moment to look at your calendars right now. December 12th, correct?
Yes.
December 12th. That's a Thursday. Does that date sit well with everyone here on council? Yes. Okay. So we'll go ahead and schedule that for December 12th. Does anybody have any questions or any discussion that y'all would like to discuss further on this item? Okay.
Mayor, can we amend the motion so that we have December 12th as part of the motion?
I'd like to rescind my motion and a motion to approve with December 12th being the date for our next council meeting and the only
December.
council meeting in December.
Second.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? Motion passes. Thank you. Moving on to agenda item number 19, discussion and action on appointing a new mayor pro tem pursuant to section 3.03 of the Socorro City Charter. We have a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Adriana Rodarte, City Manager. Per our City Charter, Section 303, the Mayor pro tem shall serve on his or her capacity as Mayor pro tem for no longer than 1 year from the date of appointment. Mayor pro tem for this past year is our current Mayor, Rudy Cruz Jr. At this time, staff can't answer any questions and will take council's recommendation.
So we can enter into discussion right now. I know that we have some newly elected officials on the table with us today. We can enter into discussion and see if there's anybody. Would anybody like to recommend anybody for the mayor pro tem?
I would like to recommend Mr. Cesar Nevares as mayor pro tem.
So there's a motion to place Mr. Nevares as mayor pro tem for the following year.
Do we have a second?
Do we have a second? There's a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Say aye. Any opposed or abstain? No? Motion passes. Mr. Nevares is our mayor pro tem for the year 2025. Thank you. Agenda item number 20, discussion and action to approve Resolution 806 to appoint City Planner Laureen Quimito to be a committee member at the Transportation Project Advisory Committee with the El Paso Metropolitan Planning Organization. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. This item is to approve the appointment of Lorraine Quimito to the Transportation Project Advisory Committee. The Transportation Project Advisory Committee reviews and makes recommendations to the Transportation Policy Board on project selection process, criteria, and special transportation planning studies. At this time, staff can answer any questions.
Does anybody have any questions, or would you like to enter into discussion on this item? No? Ms. Quimito, does this appointment sit well with you and your workload?
Of course, thank you.
I don't think you have a choice at this time, right? There's a motion and second on the table. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? Motion passes. Agenda item number 21, discussion and action to approve the municipal judge contract and authorize city manager or her designee to execute the contract. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. We do have our Human Resources Director, Carol Candelaria, that will be presenting on this item.
Thank you, Ms. Rodarte. Good evening, Mayor and Council. Carol Candelaria here again, HR Director. I'm here to discuss the municipal judge contract renewal. In our budget meeting held on July 2024, it was discussed that our judge was requesting an increase to his contract from $3,333 to $5,000 monthly salary. Council had requested a salary survey, and I will be providing those findings here right now. Next slide, please. In this slide, it will show that the City of Socorro judge currently receives a monthly salary of $3,333, working 2 days a week, 8 hours a day, totaling a total of 16 hours per week. There is the flexibility to add an additional 8 hours per week if needed. In the town of Horizon, the judge earns monthly salary of $4,415.66, working 1 day a week for 3 hours. Every other week, the judge holds evening court that starts at 5 p.m. for a total of 3 hours. The town of Anthony, the judge receives a monthly salary of $2,500, working 2 days a week for 2 to 3 hours per day. One of those days includes a night court session. In the town of Clint, the judge earns $400 per month, working 1 day each month and every other on the third Thursday for 3 hours. And in the town of San Eli, the judge earns $400 per month, working 1 day each month for 2 to 3 hours. Next slide, please. In this slide, our current judge, David Nevares, has over 43 years of legal experience and has been serving the city of Socorro since September of 2022. The position of the municipal judge was established back in 2013. However, since this creation, there has been no increase in compensation for this role. In 2022, the municipal court generated $765,751.31 in revenue, with an operating budget of $404,117, resulting in a profit of $361,634.31. In 2023, the municipal court generated over $765,948 in revenue, with an operating budget of $474,681, resulting in a profit of $291,267. It is anticipated that in 2024, the municipal court will generate $765,000 in revenue, with an operating budget of $524,993, resulting in a profit of $240,955. Keep in mind that the operating budget does include the judge's salary. We also have a request from council to increase potential jurisdictional enforcement of incidents and truancy occurring in schools located within the jurisdictional boundaries of the city of Socorro. Should this pass, our judge will cover those increases in services. Next slide, please. As we can see, our current judge works 16 to 24 hours a week in comparison to the other judges in the surrounding areas who work less than 8 hours. With this, we are recommended the requested increase for approval. At this time, staff is available for any questions. We also have our judges here to also be available to answer any questions.
Thank you, Ms. Candelaria.
Thank you, sir.
Would council like to enter into discussion on this? You have any questions?
I'd like to change my position with him.
So noted.
I think that it's important to note that this salary has been paid out since the year of 2013, correct?
That's when the position was initiated.
There's been no cost of living increases whatsoever. It's 2024. The workload has increased significantly. Our population has grown. The courtroom sees quite a bit of movement. We're now looking into taking over now truancies, which right now currently are being seen by the precinct judge, and all that money is going out there. And what we're trying to do is bring it in here. Any bad doings or happenings in our city should be dealt with in our courtrooms, and I think everybody can agree to that. So right now, the current increase would be a total of $20,000, and I believe that the offsetting costs would be able to be taken care of through the new revenue generated through the court system, correct?
That is correct, sir.
Okay.
You are correct.
Okay. No discussion, no questions for Carol or the judge? No? Would anybody like the judge to approach the mic? I know that.
Judge, would you like to?
You might want to say a few words.
Do you have any
Does
comments?
the judge have any words?
Wisdom.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor.
Judge, I'm sorry, can we have you come, just because we have viewers on,
Pardon me. You know, as a law school, it's get used to speaking without a mic, and then you'll be okay with a mic. Good evening.
Good evening, Judge.
Honorable Mayor, distinguished representatives, I just want to thank you very much for the opportunity to be able to be of service to the city of Socorro as a judge. It's a humble experience, and I take this not lightly, but with seriousness because of the fact that we're here to serve. And that's exactly what we in the court are to do for the community. Again, thank you very much for the opportunity to be of service again for another 2 years, and look forward to doing whatever it takes to be of service and of greater service to the community and to the city of Socorro. Again, thank you very much, and I look forward to being here to be of service.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
that. Thank you so much. So there is a motion and a second on this item here. And since there's no more discussion, those in favor of moving forward with this item, say aye.
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 Any opposed or abstain? No. Motion passes.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Ms. Candelaria. Is there somebody else on the line? I keep hearing, no? Oh, okay, I thought it was somebody trying to get through or something. Okay, thank you. Moving on to item number 22, discussion and action to approve an order calling for a runoff election to be held on December 14, 2024, from the general election in the office of District 4 Representative. Do I have a motion to discuss?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. So we're going to ask for you to delete that item. This item was actually covered in November 18th meeting. On Monday, it was placed in the agenda in case we didn't have a quorum on Monday, but we did, so we can delete the item.
That's
Motion to
correct.
delete.
Second.
There's been a motion and a second to delete the item. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or
Aye.
abstain? No, motion passes. Item 22 is deleted. Item number 23, discussion and action to approve any council member to attend the Congressional City Conference 2025 in Washington, D.C., March 10th through the 12th. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. This item is to approve any council member interested in attending the Congressional City Conference 2025 in Washington, D.C. from March 10th through March 12th. This conference is where local leaders engage on policy, learn from experts, and make connections. Join the NLC in March to gain the tools you need to lead and build partnerships critical to brighter futures for your city. And staff can answer any questions.
Does anybody have any questions or would like to enter into discussion on this item? There's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? No? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Legal, do we have any items for 25, 26, and 27? No? Okay. Would anybody like to make a motion to delete items 25, 26, and 27?
Motion to delete items 25, 26, and 27.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed or abstain? No? Motion passes. So moving on to item number 28, a difficult one. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
So a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed or abstain? No? This meeting adjourns at 6:46 PM. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Night.
Good night.